guys, Wes here. Got another beer review to do for you. Tonight's beer is a Weltenburger Kloster Asam-Bock. It's a Doppelbock from Germany. And the brewery is called Kloster Brauerei Weltenburg. Sorry, I can't pronounce that too well. Even though my heritage is German, I should be able to pronounce it, but it's difficult to pronounce. This beer is it's a double bock, like I said. It should be dark and strong. It's 6.9% ABV, and happens to get a 98 on ratebeer.com, which is definitely a surprise to me. I bought this on a whim at my local independent organic grocery store that happens to have a very nice selection of beer. And I paid $2.99 for this, and it is a 1.9 fluid ounces, so just over a pint. So it's 16.9 ounces basically. Try to give you a close-up on the bottle there, just start showing the bottles more so people know what they're looking for if they want to look for this. And I paid $2.99 for this, so for such a highly rated beer and 17-ounce bottle basically, should be worth a good try here. So let's crack this open and see what it looks like. Decent amount of smoke coming off of there. And the suggested serving for this is a mug. So I guess I poured it a little too aggressively there. I got a pretty large head on this. It's a light tan head, sort of medium-sized bubbles. It's very creamy on top though. And the aroma, I almost get it's like a brown sugar aroma I get off of this. First thing I notice. I'm going to give it a taste and see what I think. I have not had this beer before, but you know, a lot of what I've been reviewing lately is stuff I've had before, and this is the first time for this one. That's very unique. It's not how I expected it to taste at all. Let me see how I can describe the taste of this one. Sort of, it dances on your tongue when you drink it. It's quite an interesting sensation. It's very, very active when it comes to the carbonation. It's got a medium to heavy mouthfeel. It's not syrupy, but it's quite thick. It's almost as thick as a stout, I would say. It's pretty heavy. I get a lot of dark fruit with this beer, like dried fruit type stuff, raisins, dates, that kind of flavor. Not much in the way of hops. Not quite sure how I feel about this. It's definitely not a wow beer for me. This isn't really typically a style I typically like to drink. Okay, this is interesting. It looks like looks like according to Rate Beer, the only higher rated double bock is the the Eyinger Celebrator, which I do like the Eyinger Celebrator. I would say I do like it more than this. This is pretty good. I do like the Celebrator more than this. Although I have not had the Celebrator by itself, so that could be tainted by, you know, other beers I had because I've only had the Celebrator at a bar. So I've had it several times, but you know, I don't go and drink just one. So, but I do like the Celebrator, and it is higher rated than this, only 2 points higher. But okay, on the finish, I am getting a bit of the hops in this, or you know, if it's not an IPA, I tend to have a hard time picking out hops in beer, but I am starting to get some hops, starting to learn how to pick up the hops in other beers, and I'm getting the hops in this, and it's typical European flavored hops. But I have had this for about a year now, and it's been sitting. It's been cellaring here in my apartment for about a year, and then it's been in the fridge for the past couple weeks, refrigerating. I definitely still, even now, get a lot of a brown sugar flavor, like a molasses flavor. So if you like molasses, this would definitely be a good beer for you to try. But it's not cloyingly sweet. You know, if this were up around 9% alcohol or something, it would definitely be too sweet, and I definitely would not like it at all. But this is a lot more mellow, and it's a lot more subtle, but you still get that nice molasses flavor. So I really can appreciate that. And the more I drink this, the more I like it. I think that's the same way I typically am about the Celebrator too. At first I'm kind of like, I don't know, you know, this is kind of not my thing, but the further I get into it, it gets better. So, and that's how I feel about this one so far. So I'm going to go ahead and rate this Weltenburger Kloster Asam-Bock. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. This is definitely a tasty beer. It fits the style well. It has very good flavor. It's very well made, and 8 out of 10 is a good, solid, strong, recommended beer. So, I'm Wes. I don't drink bad beers. You shouldn't either. And I'll see you next time.